As you can tell by my shirt, I haven't moved, but I got Green Street free now because I thought I might as well finish off the trilogy while I'm here. So Green Street free, I saw that on an app which let you watch free films, thinking that they would be good films, and their top film was Green Street free, which did have 5 million views. So I think everyone just thought, well, it's the only one made on a camera which isn't a phone, and it's the apps for free. So I guess I'll watch one film. This one, I guess I'll actually tell the plot first this time. First, this one is about the brother is the general of like the West Ham Army back in the day, and he's here to avenge his brother. I won't say what happened to him. You could probably tell. He's completely different from the first one because the first guy was in Hustle. You probably haven't seen it. That was alright. I guess watch that before any of these because these are dog shite. But especially this one, um, and it's really filmed like a B film. It's got that kind of horrible glossy effect on it, which tries to make it look like it's done well, but it's done really poorly. But anyway, so he's on it. He's trying to stop, you know, or avenge his brother. So he goes to his old crew, and they all go to a football game with some pints and stuff, all that laddish stuff we know and love from, I guess, only the first one. But yeah, so that happens, and they go, and it turns out there's no real point to starting fights because that's not how it's done anymore. So he just looks like a twat, and then he learns it's all underground fighting now, which now makes it worse because every film needs to have a worse thing. It was, the main guy from the bad guy was the worst from the first one. Then it was apparently his lieutenant, I guess, from the second one. But now, no, it's the kickboxing because now really bad people get involved. Like this new Millwall creator, he's now the new bad guy. Yeah, so they go to their first one. Turns out though West Ham's shit. I'd like to make a football joke, but I don't know enough about or care about football. So if there is one there, you got it. And so yeah, they're shit. So they've got to learn to fight, and that means funny things like you can't drink pints anymore, tee hee hee, and stuff. And I think the sidekick in this one is from I think the Green Grass. I'm giving some really vague references, and that's the most vague one so far. But the Green Grass, that's all right. And then they go on to start winning the fights, even though I think at this point technically they should have been out, but fuck it. The fights are really bad in this, like really bad. You don't really know what's going on half the time. All you know is that the main dude's going to be doing well, unless they're meant to lose. Then he's going to always do really well until the end, and then he gets overcrowded or overrun. I guess is the real word to use. I don't know. And then there's always a romantic lead in these shitty films, and this is the pub owner who's really into lad stuff, but she's really fit, and she's probably a model again. I think she doesn't ring a bell. Maybe she does to someone, but not to me. I don't tend to watch it. Well, I do because I know all three of these films, but that's just because I have. If you can tell by my face, I have a lot of free time, especially when you've got nothing else to do because you don't work. Um, so yeah, they become a romantic interest pretty quick. I guess she liked the way he drinks a pint. So yeah, I won't spoil the ending because there's a big twist about what happens to the brother. That's not at all how it happens in the first one. So you get to choose which one's canon. I picked the first one because the third one's shite. It's really bad. I mean, I guess it's kind of funny to watch them be really trying cool and laddish, but at the same time, no, doesn't come off very well. No one can really act. Yeah, that's all I got. That's all I got. I'm trying to think if there's anything to this film. which could be a positive. I mean, again, if you've watched the first one 100 times and you've watched the second one 10 times, and the raid subtitles just you just don't want to do it, or you don't want to do the warrior or the fighter or any kind of film which may involve a storyline or decent fighting, like Southpaw, pick this one. I guess it depends how drunk or stoned you are, really. But I don't think weed'll help. I think you'll have to get drunk. So yeah, there you go. There's my 2 cents on the trilogy. It's not good. I don't know why I decided to tell you. I'm assuming no one's watching. Maybe one person. Hi Keith. I'm gonna call you Keith. And yeah, uh, cool. Cheers. I guess I'll do another one maybe if I can think of another shitty film that I've watched. I'll probably do films which were kind of popular at some point but aren't anymore, like a nostalgia hook. I don't know why I picked Green Street for the first nostalgia hook, but maybe there's Keith might like it. Who knows? Anyway, cheers.